Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Carlo Ancelotti has said that Everton should be aiming for Europe this season. The Blues now just 2 points off the Europa League places and 4 points off fifth place. Mad that we're only actually 8 points behind Chelsea in the Champions League places. But the 3-2 win at Watford at the weekend bunched everything together. That coupled with a lot of results that helped Everton's cause over the weekend has put Everton in a really good position ahead of this weekend's game against Crystal Palace. Ancelotti obviously saying that the Europa League would be a big deal for Everton to get in this season. Obviously, the group stages are worth something like £12 million, which is massive really in terms of FFP and stuff like that. Obviously, it's too early. You'd have to take every game as it comes, but the fact that it is all bunched up and teams are beating each other, then Everton have got the opportunity themselves to keep pushing the teams above them, and who knows where we could end up. The way Manchester City face Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup, potentially an FA Cup could be won by a team who finishes already in the European places, which means it goes down to 7th spot. So who knows, but we are certainly in the race for that. Theo Walcott said that Everton delayed their Christmas party because basically the form wasn't very good over Christmas or before Christmas, but they had a bonding team meal last week during the break before the visit to Watford. He said it helped to get to know each other away from the training ground. So we see each other every day, but it's different when you're going into training. He said it was nice to spend time away from the training ground and just spend it with people, getting to know them better, and he feels as though the squad is more united than it had been. And obviously, he was talking about Carlo Ancelotti coming in, said that he's brought a calmness to the place, which the players feel immediately and the fans are feeling, so it's all good. And Yerry Mina also spoke about Saturday's 3-2 win, in which he scored his first goals of the season. His brace drew Everton level from 2-0 down, so he was delighted to score goals. It was an emotional feeling. His brother and one of his best friends were there, so he was delighted to share it with them. He said, but it was nothing like the emotion he felt when Theo Walcott put the ball in injury time. He said, we battled and got a massive victory, and the emotion I felt as Theo scored is something that'll live with me, and we have to go on from this now. And he's absolutely right, brilliant for him to score, but you could see what it meant to the players when Walcott scored in injury time, and with 10 men, it's a massive thing. Having, come back from 2-0 down and then go and win it with 10 men's massive, and hopefully this gives the players the confidence to continue this form for the rest of the season. 1 defeat in 10 is really good, Premier League form, which the Blues are in. Everton apparently set to open new contract renewal forms with Mason Holgate, hoping to tie him down. He's been in excellent form this season for Everton, was excellent again at the weekend. It's thought Holgate is keen to sign a new deal, and Everton will be keen to tie him down to a long-term contract, with talks of him being, possibly called up to the England squad for next month's games. Why not? He's been in brilliant form recently, and he's only getting better. Personally, I'm not bothered if he doesn't, but for the lad, it's good. And Everton hope to get that contract sorted, as they were looking at a new contract for Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well, another player who is reportedly under consideration for the England squad with Gareth Southgate. Alisher Usmanov's company, Megaphone, will sponsor, or certainly have their name on the Park End stand. It's going to go on the 2 towers at the Park End. This apparently is part of the current deal with Megaphone, who sponsored the sleeve of the training kit, and obviously USM are already involved sponsoring the training ground and haven't bought the naming rights option for £30 million for Bramley Moor Dock. This further cements Everton's relationship with Alisher Usmanov as well. It's all welcomed. The more the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. Get him to sponsor everything. Get him to sponsor Goodison Road, the chippy, the lights, the cones, everything, if it helps with our FFP. So I'm sure you'll be seeing those signs on the Park End very soon. And finally, Lewis Gibson played for Fleetwood at the weekend. They beat Doncaster 2-1 Joey Barton's absolutely delighted with the acquisition of Gibson, said he's a top-class defender. Hopefully he'll develop here, and we've been after him for a while, and delighted that Everton were able to allow us to complete this move. So hopefully it'll be really good for Gibson to get that league football under his belt from now till the end of the season, and hopefully come back a better defender and maybe then part of Carlo Ancelotti's squad for next season. And Morgan Feeney played for Tranmere. They lost 2-0, and the same with him. League football for Feeney will help him. He's done really well in the 23s. Tranmere said that they've watched them for some time and he needs men's football. Well, this is his opportunity, isn't it, to get that under his belt as well. That is it for the daily. Make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, join us on Patreon if you want more videos. See you later.